So when you go to Babylon, you will go and find somebody telling you what is marriage. By the way, marriage is yes, coming together and everything. But then you will see a deviation from what God intended.
And every deviation, listen guys, sometimes we have such a wrong connotation of understanding Babylon. We think, God hates divorce. Okay? True. He doesn't hate divorcees. Yes. Babylon wants you to hate divorcees so they can victimize you and tell you people are wicked. Yet, what did they do? They introduced a concept that was not there from the beginning.
Divorce is in the kingdom of Nimrod.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
In the kingdom of Nimrod, remember, let us make for ourselves.
So we have rules.
What is the primary factor and driver of divorce? Self.
Yeah.
Because somebody cares about themselves more than they care about the other.
So let's go back to this. Exactly what you've said.
Yes.
I'm caring about myself.
Yes.
Why? In this city,
yes,
we can get married. There's a principle we saw in the kingdom of marriage.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
listen,
good.
In our marriage, we live the way we want.
Yes.
And by the way, when I'm tired with you,
I go. This is how this works.
And when I go, I can remarry. Remember, it's our city. We have our own rules. And what do we say? Don't bring your God to judge me.
Yes.
In our city, this is how we live.
Yes.
But you know what? That city is now in the church.
True.
Where we can come and say, don't talk about divorce. Don't say God hates divorce.
Yes.
Don't even talk about it.
Don't judge people.
But when you mix the cities, there's a confusion.
Yes.
Because in this place we are saying, God hates divorce.
Yes.
But our lives are not working because we are running our lives, our marriage, with the principles of men, not of God.
Now here has also been the weakness, church. We have also brought too much Babylonian conversation into our environment. Why do we talk divorce in the church? Why can't we talk quality of marriage? Why are we speaking darkness? Why can't we speak light? If we spend more time explaining the value and the power of marriage instead of the wickedness of divorce, do you realize there's a different story there?
I'll say something here. Two men meet, or rather, a man and a woman meet in the kingdom of Nimrod.
Yes.
The kingdom of men.
Yes.
And in that kingdom, they live a certain kind of life, which is not kingdom of God.
Thank you.
They get married, all right? These two people later discover the kingdom of God and migrate.
Yes.
When they come here, they come and start telling you know what? We can't live together.
Yes.
We are discovering something is wrong.
Yeah.
We are discovering, and then this person may be, let's see, one of them is violent, one of them is unfaithful, one of them doing everything the kingdom of men does.
Yes, because
from the kingdom of God, you're now starting to say, divorce here is inevitable.
Yes.
Why? The root of this marriage is the kingdom of men.
When we see, we are very interesting. We come into the kingdom of God and we get born again.
Yes.
We don't get all our Nimrod things born again.
Okay, that's where I was going. This is the ones actually for me where I was like, okay, wait, we need to explain this.
Yes.
You get born again. We come from Nimrod.
Yes.
Majority of the marriages in the earth started in the kingdom of men.
Yes. And the word Nimrod here should mean for myself, me, myself, and I. That's what it's called.
And then we came with a lot of mixture.
Yes.
When you're not born again, you enter marriage with expectation of this and expectation of that, and I want this.
Just pause. Let me explain mixture in that level. Mixture means, if you treat me well, I'll treat you well.
Okay.
So I am also treating you well, by the way, because that is from the kingdom. I should treat you well, but on condition.
You treat me well.
Mixture.
Mixture. Now, when you come here, you feel like you said something powerful, and maybe that is what you need to get.
Yes.
That when we get born again, me and you, can we make sure everything we came with is born again? And whatever cannot come, the Bible talks about send
it away.
The Babylonian wives away.
Send it back.
Actually, it says that.
Yes.
The Bible talks about
in
send your Babylonian wives away.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Anything, any productive thing you brought here.
Yes.
What are we talking about? Business,
strategy, business,
our marriage,
reasoning,
our reasoning. Can we make sure whatever is Babylon,
leave it there,
and we start
get new rules here, start afresh here, be born again afresh here in all these areas.
So are you saying here, and I don't know why we are talking about marriage, even though we know that marriage is one of that. I call it an institution that is most attacked.
It will be affected in the series of war because there's a command. When we began this series, some of you may have heard us share about Noah, his wife, and his sons and their wives. So you cannot enter this war alone if you're married.
Okay?
Yes.
So when we talk about this, I was going to say, as a couple,
Yes.
you cannot come into the kingdom of God from the kingdom of Babylon.
Yes.
That's what we have to keep remembering all the
Yes.
time. Here I was thinking, I was not blank.
Yes.
When I come here, I cannot come and say, by the way,
Yes.
men pay bills.
Yeah.
Where did you hear that? In that kingdom.
Thank you.
And by the way, women are supposed to submit. They're like,
Yes.
it's like, are not, they're actually, it's not about submission, it's domination.
Domination. They
You're
need to be dominated.
They are to be dominated.
They are to be.
Where did you get that?
Yes.
So when you say get your mindset born again,
Yes.
that's what you're talking about.
Exactly.